I love my games. What's up, man?
What up, buddy?
I don't know why that makes me laugh every time, and I'm never expecting it. Like,
Come on, man.
but it's awesome
Gotta expect that greeting by now. What up, buddy?
because I know you mean it. I think that's what makes it even more funny. Like, man, he means that. You're cool.
Oh,
Oh, Evan,
how,
hello, everyone.
how about Garrett Temple? Just the man refuses to pass the ball on the break.
I
Straight
love
up,
how we said it at the same time. Refuses, man. Like that one was just probably the most blatant one because Kobe was wide open, and all he had to do was just handle the ball. And Kobe said, "Well, you're not passing me the ball." And he said, "All right, I'm going to the 3-point line." And like he was wide open. And he just would not give him the ball. Oh, nice.
In Temple's defense, he finishes a good amount of his takes when he's just like, to hell with that, I'm going to the basket.
True. That's very, very
nice
true.
Pass, Thaddeus. You beautiful, beautiful man.
I'm at 11:03.
I'm at 11:12. I'll tell you when I'm at 03.
All right.
Oh, John's Zion's been pretty quiet so far in the second half. Yeah. I'm at 11:03.
All right. John's coming. Adam, don't worry. He'll be here. As a matter of fact, I sent some Uber Eats to Adam because I told you I was going to do that. And I sent him some Uber Eats. I have no idea if you got it or not.
What?
So somebody got, hey, Adam, if you didn't get your Uber Eats, it's not my fault because I sent it to
you. Oh, Lordy.
I definitely sent it to you. I don't remember the restaurant that I got it from, but it was like just some burger and fries or something. But I definitely sent it to you. And I know it because the Uber driver asked me to come outside. And I said, yeah, no, I'm not there. And I told him who it
Dave's
was Adam.
Not here, man.
Yeah. So I hope you got it. That's all I can say. I hope you got it.
Well, I very much enjoyed the Uber Eats that you sent me the other day.
More than welcome.
Although you did have the nerve to send me a goddamn salmon burger.
I did. I did. Tried to slide it in.
And I gave it to my roommate.
Yes, you did. And I was not surprised or hurt or any of that. I'm like, it's about right. It was like, yep, just wasn't happening today, but it will happen. Just wasn't happening today. That's fine.
Adam said it was the Uber Eats driver, John.
What
if John was an Uber driver and just never told us about it?
I mean, if I had a car, that'd be amazing. I haven't had a car since college.
Oh, dude, they brought back the Matumbo commercial.
Yeah, they should never. Guys, did you know Shaq wrestled tonight?
This is the best.
Oh, how'd it go? How'd it go?
So I can't. My buddy texted me this. I've not seen a video. Apparently, he used his Kazam powers.
No, he did.
Apparently he was in an ambulance and then he teleported away from an ambulance.
That's interesting.
If Shaq has Kazam powers in wrestling, that's it. That's it for me. I'm done.
Honestly,
I'm done.
I agree.
That's it. That's it. I'm done.
That's more from Matt's side than a wrestler's side right there. About why not watching wrestling.
I'm so happy. That's the funniest thing in the world. I'm not saying the last year was worth it, but man, it's a nice. If Shaq is wrestling with genie powers, oh my god, I can't.
I just saw like the one clip that was all over Twitter where he goes crashing through a table.
Yeah, he took a bump,
and everybody was just captioning it with like, you know, Candace Parker explaining pick and roll defense to Shaq last night.
Yeah. He lit him up
on that video.
Oh, there he is. Yo, Adam, that's the one. Adam 1127. Yo, I sent you some Uber Eats, Adam 1127. I sent it to you. I hope you got it.
How do
really
you know
do.
where he lives?
Because
You
remember, he put
creeper.
his address up here. You don't remember
Oh,
that?
I do not.
Oh, he put his address up here.
Now I do.
And
Yeah,
I said,
okay.
dude, you putting your address just because you did that. I'm gonna send you some Uber Eats just because you put your address up there. And I sent him. I know, not you, Adam. I'm talking about Adam 1127. I sent it right to him. I hope you got it, bro. I really do. Because if not, somebody enjoyed a tasty, tasty meal.
Mike said Shaq better sit down before his hip pulls a disappearing act.
I mean, if he can, if Shaq can teleport, I'm in. I'm in.
John, did you see Bobby Lashley and The Miz?
Yeah.
Dude, wasn't that gold?
Dude, it's perfect. The Hurt Business is unbelievable. I was rooting for Bobby Lashley. Every single champion going to WrestleMania now is a champion of color.
Yeah.
First time that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Women and men.
Wow, I never even thought of that. You're absolutely right. I didn't even think of that.
That's great.
Adam said, not me. And the other Adam said, Dave sucks.
Dave sucks.
Hey, man, no good deed goes unpunished, baby. I'm with it.
Guys, how about this game?
Yeah. Can we just play the Pelicans every night?
Seriously.
I don't get the Pelicans at all.
They just play no defense.
They're so disappointing. They're my most disappointing team.
And I also think they're like kind of us. I think that's where the Lonzo trade makes sense because like they're like a weirdly constructed team too.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to make some decisions.
That's big move. Yeah. Dude, I don't know why he is just pissing me off extra levels of spicy tonight. That turnover he had in the first half was absurd. He was, let me dribble it off both my knees 8 times.
Adam said, John.
And then I'm gonna hit my floater in the lane, but it's not even gonna clear the rim.
Adam said, John, you are weirdly constructed.
I mean, that's true.
It's true. Dude, 98% bones.
Man, Adam, you're picking on everybody tonight.
I have scoliosis.
You all right? That man has a condition.
Gustavo said, should the Bulls trade for JJ Redick? No. And mostly just because that's not happening. JJ Redick is going to go somewhere northeast.
He going Mavs, baby. Bleacher Report says Mavs are sniffing.
Oh my God, Jackson Hayes.
You got big hands.
He has just crazy limbs, man.
He picked up basketball when he was like 16.
Like, look at that Gumby looking motherfucker.
Adam said,
it's
not
weird.
Peck, dude rules. This is true.
Oh my God, Denzel!
Hey, he got it back.
Can't even make a layup.
Adam Amin said, brought to you by Ace Bandages.
Oh God!
I
do love that the old man game thing now just has made up sponsors every time.
Icy Hot one time, Tiger Balm the other time.
Good swing.
That was well done. Everything but the shot. Can Denzel dunk? No.
Eli said Jackson Hayes is my teacher's grandson.
That's awesome,
dude. Can you tell your teacher to like somehow figure out how to get Jackson Hayes on this team?
He'd be our starting center.
Yes, he would.
He would. He absolutely would.
Chris, I didn't miss it. I saw Denzel put it back in. I just enjoy making fun of the miss more than acknowledging that he put it back in.
Yeah, I thought about that earlier today, Matt. And I was like, man, Matt doesn't like Denzel so much that the only song he knows off of Denzel album is Paper Cuts, which is the worst song on the album. It's the only song Matt references.
So bad.
I said,
obvious second Paper Cut.
That's taking it to another level, man. That's taking your hate to another level, my friend.
I was going back and forth with Fred, having fun tonight, and then somebody chimed in. I think some dude on Twitter named Kyle or something who like has like come at me for my Denzel hate a few times recently, and he commented to Fred, be like, "Dude just hates Denzel no matter what. Don't even bother, man. It's not worth the argument." And I just responded with the shoot. What's the name of the bad evil woman from Little Mermaid, like the octopus
Ursula.
lady? Ursula, thank you. I just responded to it with a gif of Ursula cackling with evil laughter.
That's my favorite villain.
Yeah, John, you looked
She's so
offended
good.
that he didn't remember that name.
I think Ursula.
Like it was on the tip of my tongue.
I think Ursula is
I could have thought of it.
Top tier Disney villain.
I don't disagree.
Ooh. All right, so John, who are your top 3 Disney villains? Like the classic OG animated Disney movie.
I feel like I feel like the Snow White one might be like has to be like
I was thinking that also. Yep.
Gaston
like
is not
the crazy old witch.
Who John?
From Snow White?
Yeah. Guess the mirror on the wall, who's the fairest, that woman.
Right.
Gaston, lame. Scar, kind of. John Ralph, no thank you, Pocahontas. Jafar's pretty good.
Jafar!
Yeah, Jafar is my number 1.
Jafar's really good.
Dude, how is Scar not up there, bro?
Because he's just
Scar's
like another lion.
Dude,
he
Be
murdered
Prepared
his
is
own
one of the
family.
greatest Disney songs of all time.
Yeah, but it's his own family. Like,
family.
but I don't know how it is in their family. Like Jafar's like that's not like like at least Scar kept it in the family.
Dude. And I mean cold-bloodedly though. You know what I mean?
Pretty
cold-blooded.
Scar would argue that the wildebeest killed him.
He was cold-blooded with it, dog. Talk to him before he let him go. Let him know.
Look at Kendall rocking his Illini jersey over his suit.
It was a big win last night.
Love it.
They murdered Michigan, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, they won by like 30, didn't they?
They killed him without their best player. They destroyed them.
Did you guys see that Kendall's steals record was in jeopardy tonight?
Yeah, I saw that. I retweeted it.
Who?
TJ McConnell had 9 in the first half, and then finished with 10.
Yeah, he can't break
so
the
Kendall still got the
TJ
record.
McConnell can't break that.
If TJ McConnell broke Kendall go, just cancel the season.
There's no record I want to see broken more than Scott Skiles' 30 assist record.
Oh, I can't believe that hasn't happened yet.
I am so upset that he has that record because of all the great point
Jokic
guards.
will break it.
Scott Skiles, and probably like 25 of them was Shaq.
I know. All right, I'll be right back.
Sure.
Good night, Karen.
John is right. John is like Scar was misunderstood.
No, Scar was not misunderstood.
No, he wasn't.
Scar was a friggin' asshole.
He was. I'm sorry, man. You killed your brother.
I mean,
you're a villain.
Great character.
Yeah, awesome.
Great. I mean, he is Claudius from Hamlet. That's who Scar is.
Agreed. Yep. You're on dead on with that.
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna have my brother killed and shack up with his family.
No biggie. Ooh. Zion.
And like it's a children's movie, so clearly they didn't have to put in the part where it's like, oh yeah, Scar totally just took Narabi for himself after Mufasa was gone. But that clearly that's implied.
Yes, correct.
I've always believed that that's implied.
Yes, I agree. Adam says, Dave, I'm sorry I compare you to John. No matter what you do to wrong me, you'll never be worse than John. Well, first of all, I don't know what I did to wrong you, so let's start there.
Did you not send him food via Uber Eats?
If you're the one, I sent it to you.
It was the other Adam,
and he said no. The other Adam said no. So somebody ate well, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
So somebody in the city of Chicago named Adam got.
Oh my God! Oh my
Jesus!
Oh, is Kobe all right?
Oh,
and Kobe takes a punishment.
Oh.
Wow!
I feel like I just witnessed a murder.
Wow!
Jeez.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, and then he lands on him.
Like it was a murder suicide.
Oh God! Look at this! Look at this!
Gravy.
Oh my God!
Kobe is tough, man.
That was terrifying.
Jeff Hardy, man.
Oh, Wendell
with
hold
the hands.
ball. God, he's had a few of those handsy moments tonight.
He
has. He rebounded though.
Kobe right back at him.
Wendell is 2 for 10.
Yeah, but one of those 2 was a 3.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty good.
It was right. It was the right 3 too. The minute he shot it, I said yes.
It was a good shot, and he's got 13 rebounds or something. Yes. So we can't complain.
Wait, he got all those in the first half. How many rebounds does he have?
I know he had at least 10.
Yeah, 13
he had 13 at halftime.
Oh, so he still has that.
Yeah,
dude,
he doesn't
Jackson
have a rebound. No. Wait.
Us.
He doesn't have a rebound?
He may have had 12 going in
No,
halftime.
he had 13. I know that. Well, he had 13.
He currently has 13.
Well, he still has 13.
Are you kidding me?
But if it makes you feel better, he's 2 for 10.
The only reason I know he had 13 is because they showed it in comparison to Lowry Marketing, who had 14 and a half against the Nets.
That's unbelievable.
And he ended up with 19. I looked up to say he had 18 and 19. And the Bulls lost. They were 11 and 40. And Wayne Selden was starting that game too, by the way.
God,
Bulls legend.
I'm a Wayne Selden apologist. I thought he was good. I was like the one guy who was like, I think Wayne Selden's pretty good.
He didn't suck.
I mean, like, there were nights in that god-awful season when he was, like, the Bulls' second.
Yeah, it's true. No, that's that is true, man.
God.
That's a fact. He doesn't have any rebounds?
Marcel said, can we leave Wendell there and take Hayes home?
I know.
We
already have
I would approve this.
I actually think New Orleans would be okay with it, too. It's just a weird team, man.
Yeah.
I weirdly think Kobe would. If it was Kobe for Lonzo, I think Kobe would be better for them than Lonzo would be for us.
That's interesting.
In a weird way.
Well, yeah, you got a guy who gets you 30.
And he can space it for Ingram and Zion.
Why is it a 10-point lead? Foul. Oh, Lord. Wait, what did he do?
You better not call this.
Oh, okay. Got you. All right.
Ooh. Colin said, let's get some Pat Will looks down the stretch. I would not be opposed to that.
Yeah, he was cooking in that first quarter.
He was looking aggressive out of the gate tonight, and I loved it. That one dunk he had where he just like, I'm going to just take my man off the dribble.
John, you got a Mavs update?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now, too. It's 52 to 62. No Luka tonight, though.
No Luka tonight, right?
Just resting?
He's got a bad back.
Oh, okay.
From carrying the team. Hey! That's like everyone. But
see, isn't it cool to be in the brain?
it's right there.
Oh,
but we're playing Dort, so I'm torn.
Your boy.
Were you stoked that your boy Dort made the Rising Star squad?
So pumped. Dort's so good.
Oh, there you go, Pete up. Gotta get the rebound.
Monster. Still the same monster.
Yeah. He truly is.
You know that
he's at 27-7. He had 29 against us last month.
Did you see like the amount of points he's scoring and his percentage he's scoring has never happened?
Yeah.
Why you pass that now?
Like he's making making history. Like Wilt Chamberlain didn't do it.
Wow.
Like no one scored whatever 28 points and 60% ever.
28 points at 60%.
Whatever it is, whatever he had.
I was gonna say Wilt never.
Apparently whatever he's doing right now is the first time that's ever happened in terms of amount of points and percentage.
Wow.
Or like I wouldn't be shocked to go back and see Shaq had a season where he averaged 28 on 60.
I think that just like shows to me like 60's crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey.
Compared to like 54, 55. Like it's,
that just shows like, that's just like, I don't understand math. Like 60's crazy. Like that never happens. Because like we'll take like 55 is like unbelievable. The Mavs did shoot 5% from 3 in the first half.
Whoa.
Yikes.
1 for 19, but they had the lead.
The Pels are having an awful night. They are 5 of 19 from downtown.
That's
so
tough. 9-point lead.
Well, the Mavs were 1 of 19 in the first half.
Just there you go. We'll take that.
Turn that over. Hey,
I love how Arch is committing to the ponytail. I just love it so much.
Well, he needs a thing.
He does. Get a sleeve, man. Every white guy get a sleeve. Every white American get a sleeve.
White man with a bun.
Yeah, get a sleeve. Just leave it up. We hated JJ Redick. He got a sleeve. Now we love him.
He's got a point.
It was literally the year he got a sleeve. We're like, he's kind of cool.
When he does pass, I don't want him to.
Who?
Garrett.
There you go. Way to gang him up.
Ooh,
hell yeah.
Hayes. Oh my God, how am I way?
Come on, baby. Take your time. Point it out, Zach. Point it out. Somebody come help.
Ooh, I don't like this one bit.
Shot clock. Come on, man. You got to know.
That's terrible.
Zach. That's a horrible possession.
Also, that was kind of on Kobe, though. Kobe passed like 3 seconds left.
Yeah, I agree by the whole team. It was a terrible possession.
All around. Johnny said Kobe's been doing a great job facilitating.
I do agree with that, though.
I wouldn't say great. I would say maybe a little better than before.
Actually,
still not great.
Better. Is that okay to say?
Yeah, fine. Kendall replied to my tweet about his steals record. He said, "I was sweating bullets."
That's so. You know he was too. How many? You just in the green room. How many does he have? No.
Yeah.
You'd have to like confirm with him like 20 times. He got 9?
Oh my God. I heard after we had wrapped up on Monday and they were still finishing up some post-game stuff, or maybe it was Friday. I can't remember. One of the games recently, I heard Will in post-game go, "So what do we say?"
Yes.
And then I forgot the rest of what he was talking about because I burst out laughing.
So what do we do in this situation? Remember he was talking about being at the Super Bowl at Mercedes-Benz Arena, and he was like, "So when you're at the Super Bowl,"
he was like quizzing you, John, about his trip to the Super Bowl, and you were like, "Dude, I wasn't there.
I've never been to it. Like, so when we're at the Super Bowl at the Mercedes-Benz Center, like, what do you do then? It's the third quarter. I'm like, I've never been to a. You think I've been to a Super Bowl? Like, they won't even let me watch the Super Bowl. Like,
you know what made that? There you go, Dad. Get it. Oh, come on.
Yo, they're gonna come back. They're coming back.
No.
They're coming back.
Oh, this is bad.
You know what make that even funnier? Is we didn't really know them that much.
No, we didn't.
At that time. And so him asking that just added on that layer added to that makes it even more funny.
Like, I don't know, man.
Oh, come on. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh,
no.
Oh
my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's happening.
What is happening?
Oh, this would be such a bad.
This would be the worst. The worst.
Oh, God.
This would be the worst. This is Boylan-esque.
Yeah, truly.
Oh
God. Oh man.
Oh my God.
Dad has had just 2 backbreaking.
Both ads.
So he almost got the steal, which would have, a nice, easy transition bucket, padded our lead a little bit, but instead it led to the Pelicans transition bucket. And then on the ensuing possession, he turned it over with that weird, screen with Zach that didn't go well.
How much were we up at our most?
And then he just gave him that.
At the end of the third, what was the score?
Let's see here.
Oh, Evan Davis, very nice, sir. You haze to see it. Oh, give him the ball. Why'd you give him the dang it? What are you doing? Kobe was wide open. What are you doing? Oh God, he was wide open. Here comes the train.
God. Oh God.
Kobe was wide open.
Oh my God, this is
and he
bad.
looked at him and said, "Nah."
John, the Bulls were up 17 entering the fourth.
Oh my God.
What was he looking at? I don't understand that one. I don't get that one. I mean, just said, nah, Kobe, you good. That was bad. All right. Vincent!
Yes.
Yeah.
He's had a tough night at the free throw line.
He definitely has. Come on, baby.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Zion, 8 of 16 at the free throw line. The Pelicans, 20 of 32 overall.
Okay, so my phone.
Thank you, Karl Malone.
My YouTube froze and it sent me back to the fourth quarter at 10 minutes when it was 100 to 82.
Oh man. There you go.
Oh, knock that down.
Wendell.
Hey, Wendell! He got a rebound!
Wendell!
He got a rebound!
Way to make yourself useful.
7 points, baby. 7 points.
Oh, I was about to be so angry. He ended this game without a rebound in the second half.
He's now 3 for 11.
Yeah.
Amber is the color of your energy.
Whoa. Wendell.
Went down. Wendell Dell. It's so dumb.
Oh my God.
Have you noticed that these city Jersey commercials say "rose a skyscraper," like past tense rise, and it looks like it's rose? That's weird. It's like a weird way to phrase it.
I did not.
They spell out the word rose.
Anyway,
I don't know if that's my conspiracy. I think they did it on purpose for Derrick Rose.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That City Edition commercial just pissed me off because I'm just impatiently waiting for mine to arrive.
It just made me angry because I just saw Lori marketing. Yeah, there it is.
Lowry!
Get back here! Get back here!
I'm standing outside Lowry's house in the rain, yelling his name, like wanting the good Lowry to come back to me.
Like, Matt's outside again. Come back!
Hey, Matt.
Lowry!
Hey, Matt. How you doing?
Throwing rocks at his window. Lowry!
John, what was you about to say?
It's just like, no, he just like, Lowry, like, looks out the window, like, hey, Matt, what's up?
Oh, boy.
Yes!
Oh,
more rebounds!
Rebound for Wendell.
More rebounds. He's a rebounding machine now. John said, who the F is Lori?
Oh, God. That's like a sad but fair joke to make right
now. 16 free throw attempts, and Zach has 4. Yeah, it's wild. Well, Zion goes to the paint like the freight train, and I don't know. I guess they feel like when the ball comes out of his hands, that's the only way you can get the ball out of his hands is by fouling him.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh!
Dude, don't let Josh Hart pick your pocket. Come on now.
Man, 9 seconds.
Mike said Kobe has to have the most adventurous ball handling possessions. Just ridiculous. I'm never calm when Kobe's dribbling.
Who are you? I mean, because Zach neither, though.
No. Basically, I'm just tight the whole time.
It cannot be well on your digestive tract, sir.
Whatever. That's messed up anyway.
His secret is he's always angry.
I had a pizza for dinner.
The whole thing?
Not some pizza. I had a pizza.
Oh my God! So I made dinner today, and I looked up some pan-seared chicken, but I didn't check to see if it was like good, like a pan you could put in the oven. And you can't. I didn't know you can't do that because like you can't do that because you'll poison everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so my wife gets home and I'm like, I'm looking at this pan seared like. She's like, "What pan did you use?" Like immediately. Like I'm like. And then she was like so nice because like she could tell like she burst my bubble, but also like she saved us from a poisoning. So then I had to go down to the local bar and get like burgers because I was like, so I'm on my phone like Googling like, is it safe? And they're like, and every post is like absolutely not safe. But whenever it's like that, I always like check the other one. I'm like, they could be wrong. And everyone's like, absolutely not. We'll answer your question.
Oh my god. She said, "I'm pan tearing up. What pan did you use? Huh?"
What's that? Just any pan. Oh, just any pan.
Oh my god.
There you go, Zach. That's a big bucket.
Huge bucket.
Needed that. Oh, don't. No! Are you kidding me with the fouling of the 3-point shooter?
That wasn't shooting, was it? That should not have been shooting.
They love to do this.
They already did it once tonight. That's the second time.
That's not a shooting foul. That's not a shooting foul. I hate to. That drives me crazy.
Oh, that's not even. You know what? That's
It's
not
so
even really your fault, Kobe. Honestly,
that's not.
It's so.
He got pushed into him.
But if they're gonna call that horse shit, then the players need to know that they're gonna call that horse shit and not do that.
Yeah, but then
don't give the refs the opportunity to fuck this
didn't
game
Donovan
over.
Mitchell get kicked out tonight too?
Somebody just said
that
he was snapping about the ref.
In the comments, Evan said he went off on the refs after the game. He said, "quote It's getting fucking."
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And then, dude, did you guys see the Devin Booker ejection from the other day? Like what?
Bad man.
What?
Jay,
these refs are out of control.
Jay said, "Poison."
I know that was chicken.
What was the same man with a spatula?
It was about to be a Lifetime movie where Dak Shepard plays me murdering my wife.
Oh, that's accurate. Never trust Savon with a spoon. That man is.
Honey, I made us dinner.
I love that. That's her first question. Like, what pan did you use?
She's been working at the hospital all day, and I'm just like hanging out at home in sweatpants.
Oh man, that is funny, man. I swear that is hilarious.
I watched Hamilton tonight.
Oh, awesome.
Today.
Oh, on Disney
It was very
Plus?
good.
Yes, it is.
Was that the first time you had watched
the video version?
Like the video version? It's really
great.
well done.
It's perfect. It's like not too much. Like they just did it. I'm glad they didn't like get too cute with it.
Right.
I thought there'd be like crane shots and stuff I was worried about. But it was really fun to see their faces.
Yeah. It was so well done.
Oh my god. Don't do anything stupid.
Let them have it. There you go.
Oh. Redick with a little Rondo move right there.
Why didn't Bledsoe take the layup though? Like, why he run more time off the clock? Oh,
I don't even think Bledsoe knows that he's still in
I
the
think
NBA.
That's so funny.
He's just all over.
Like, watch him.
Yeah, because they're down 4. Take it.
Yeah, like.
I appreciate that, Bledsoe. Thank you. Good looking out. All right.
God, I hope we win this. That'd be such a bummer.
Marlon said Sabon's wife, a nurse, navigates COVID like a pro, nearly gets ended by a pan-seared chicken.
Yeah. It reminded me of like when Michael Scott was like trying to teach his kid how to jump a car. He's like, just place it anywhere.
Or helping that little girl from Prince Family Paper with her
that is not a goal.
And then her grandma
That is not a foul.
like, nope, that's not right.
So this little too. This is meaningless. No, that's not shooting. That's insane.
Wait, what? What?
This is bad.
You're right, man.
This is bad.
What?
He kicks his leg out. But Matt, you're right, Matt. What you said last time. If you know that they're going to do that.
If you know the refs are on this bullshit, then don't let them be on that bullshit. But I mean, like,
you almost don't need to play D at this point.
Right.
It's just absurd. And I didn't see either P-Dub or Zach even touch him.
I agree.
And I don't think either of them got in the way of his, landing space. God, these refs are fucking
right,
trash.
Man. You got to know that situation. You're absolutely right. You didn't even need to do anything. Let him shoot it.
Just let him shoot it, man.
But now you're making it a one-possession game. Jay says Sabine puts the pan in pandemic.
Oh my God. That is so wow. Jesus, that is so good. Oh my God. Thank you for that. That is like so freaking funny. That you're not gonna beat that. We ain't gonna beat that tonight. That's it. Good night. God. That's all, folks.
Oh man.
That is so fun. I can't wait to go to that in the morning.
Yeah, go to the exit.
Yeah, we did. That guy. I mean, if you smoke cigarettes, you earned it. Go smoke it.
Yeah, for real.
Smoke if you got them.
Drinks on me, Jay. Oh my God, that's brilliant.
The pan and pandemic.
Pan.
Look at all those scores in no window.
He does have 7.
I know, but he wasn't. He's on the list of all the people scoring.
And he's a Bulls team best 22 in the plus-minus column.
The most important stat ever.
15 rebounds.
The 15 rebounds is amazing. He can do whatever. If you get 15 rebounds, you can do whatever. You don't have to score ever.
Yeah.
If you get 15, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good.
Especially when you're only 6'7", like Wendell.
I think he's shrinking. I heard he's shrinking.
He took the lifts out of his shoes. Oh my God.
Okay, good.
All right. Foul. All right, let's just go to the free throw line, knock these down, and get the hell out of here.
Get the hell out.
Get off my plane.
So, 17th 30-point game for Zach tonight. 11th 35-point game.
Ooh. Wow. I was going to say he's good.
He's not bad.
Dude scores baskets.
I don't like
I'm so happy he's an all-star.
In the middle of where the court is right there. I don't like how they got that Pelican, how they got, the free throw line, inside the paint and everything.
Oh, like the two-toned wood and like how there's like a shadow of the
Pelican. It looks like a bug.
Mean?
Like I don't like it.
Let them be.
It's better than that Hornets court that makes your TV look like it's colored like patterns are all messed up.
I do too, actually.
I like those type of courts.
But I like their colors, so those work for me. But I just don't like that. Dang, look at that.
36 and 8. And he does. I was getting so excited to compliment Zach's all-around game tonight with 30 and the assists. And up until a few minutes ago, he only had 2 turnovers on the night, but now he has 4. So not great when you get 2 more late game turnovers and let the opponent back into the game.
But still, 36 and 8.
36 and 8 is freaking awesome.
But
Colin, Billy after the game saying, "Get the bus, boys, and don't smile after this one." Yeah, I mean, you can't feel great about letting the Pelicans back into this game when you go into the fourth quarter up 17.
Yeah, you can't. But you feel great about getting a win. You feel good about that. You feel worse with. Yeah, you feel worse losing this. Much worse.
And this is, the Bulls have certainly let some winnable games get away this season. Not as many as last season. But, the Bulls coming into tonight were 9-12 in clutch games. So, 5-point margin with 5 minutes or less.
That's better than I thought.
They had been in 21 of those games entering tonight and were 9-12.
How many games have there been? 40? Not even 35.
Game 34 tonight for us.
So in 21 of those 34, they've been clutch games.
2.
That's crazy. Yep. Oh, they said a 3. God
Whoa.
dang it!
Oh my God! Please just get this ball in bounds.
Oh my God!
Oh,
do they have timeouts?
Pels have nope. They are out of timeouts.
Why is the Dallas Mavs court lacking creativity?
Ooh, great question. Right now, I love the court right now. I think right now it's
Dude,
the old M with the cowboy hat. I think.
And you got the little
dirt shadow. Thank you for that. I'd push back on creativity.
Yeah, that's like the greatest court in the league right now.
That is creativity.
And it's right where
you have an homage to your franchise's best player
who's like not dead or anything. Like he's still alive.
Right.
And it's right where he takes the shots.
Like why we need a Jordan one at the UC.
Yeah. I'm not against it.
Like put him on the court.
Well, if they can't even get Scottie Pippen's statue right,
dude, that statue.
Right?
Oh, I know that statue.
Dude, Big Dave, we talked about that when you had me on your podcast. In the Tournament of Trash.
My favorite tournament.
And I went off on how fucking awful that Scottie statue is.
Wow, we won. Okay.
Yay!
We won. Woo!
God, they made us earn that.
All right.
Yeah, that was not pretty, but wins are wins, and that was a good one to reach the All-Star break in the win column. What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching the fourth quarter with us. We are the Bulls Outcasts. This is the Stretch 4. I'm Matt. That's Big Dave. That's John. As always, as we go along tonight, feel free to hit that hot mic button if you want to join the conversation with us. You can join this little other quadrant to the camera where there's just gray space. That could be you. You could be the gray space. And as always, tips are welcome and appreciated. All right, guys, 128-124. The Bulls go to All-Star break 16-18. I thought it would be a good idea. You know, we could talk about some of the aspects of tonight's game, but also kind of more big picture. Halfway home for this season, if you thought, or if you knew at the onset the Bulls would be 16-18 at the All-Star break, pleasantly surprised about what you expected, worse than you expected. Dave.
Ecstatic. 16-18? Yeah, I'd be happy. Because, I mean, you know what we watched for the past couple of years. You know what we were looking at, man. Seriously. Like, it would have been the only disappointment for me would have been if there was no growth and we still, looked like last year, win-wise and team-wise. Then I'm upset. But 16-18, winning a game like they did tonight that I know for a fact they would have lost these past 2 years. I mean, it feels good, man. Honestly, it feels good to go on the All-Star break upbeat and knowing I have an All-Star and knowing when we get back, we're going to be better. Like, I like this stuff, man.
I mean, we phrase it that way that we have an All-Star at the All-Star break. That alone is already like a good indicator. I think I would have been pleasantly surprised. I think now living the first half of the season and knowing how crazy this has been more COVID-y than I expected. And you know me, I was like I thought it'd be very COVID-y. Yeah. Like that I'm here for it. Like 16-18, especially if you look around at the other records in the East, we are not in the bottom tier. We are now solidly in the middle of the bell curve.
Record alone won't necessarily show you, paint you the whole picture, because 16-18 certainly sounds better than anything the Bulls had record-wise at any point last season, right? I went back and checked, and obviously, it wasn't the official halfway point last season, but at 34 games in last season, the Bulls were 13-21. So 13-21, 16-18. Not a huge difference. 3 more wins on this pace than what we had last year. But what we also had in those first 34 games last year were embarrassing losses. Like putting a skid mark on the franchise levels of embarrassing losses. 20-point losses, 30-point losses. We had a goddamn bottle with a name tag on it that said, "Hello, my name is 20-point deficit."
Halftime, we'd take it.
At work because it was necessary.
Yeah, two dose, and we went through it rather quickly, and that was
and we weren't like boozing. That's the thing. Like we were being like
Right.
so like kind of like conservative, temperate.
I just think it's as frustrating as it has been to watch the Bulls lose some of these close games, especially close games against quality opponents. Those were games we were losing by 30.
Without a doubt. Like we're losing those games, even if we're up 20, we don't feel comfortable about winning. It was to the point where we were just rooting for the other team because we were watching greatness happen. Like I remember that Luka game. I remember the Luka game when the United Center when they came back and we were all kind of like, yeah, we kind of wanted to hit that three from half court.
That half court three when he went up, we were like, he'll make it.
Yeah, right, dude.
He'll make it. Like we thought a half court shot was like it'd be shocking if he missed it.
Dude, I remember how it was dead quiet in that whole studio. And then when that stuff started happening, we're going crazy. Then people start running in. They didn't come running in because the Bulls were winning or because they were looking good. They came in because we were going crazy because we were watching an opposing team be great. We don't do that no more this year. And that feels good. Be excited to watch Zach LaVine drop 36 and 8. You know, to watch Kobe White get another 20-point game. It feels good to watch Wendell get 13 rebounds and a half. It feels good to watch Pat Williams go off in the first quarter. Like it feels good, man, watching this team be competent and be consistent. Because y'all know I used that word too many times last year because it was just not available to us. And I barely use it at all this season, man, because that's what you see all the time, man. So yes, it's static. 16 and 18, freaking ecstatic.
Ryan with some echoed sentiments saying at least this year we're complaining about how our wins go instead of our knob of a coach or how Dunn can't make it three.
So much Chris Dunn basketball. You know. It's a crime. It's a crime. How many we have watched more Chris Dunn than any human being should be subjected to in their life.
No. The true crime is when, John, you admitted to yourself one night after he had been out for a while that you actually missed
That's
Chris
how bad
Dunn.
it was.
That things had gotten so bad.
Chris Dunn, who is my least favorite basketball player to watch.
Appreciate the tip, Adam. All right, guys. So the Bulls' new president of basketball ops, Arturas Karnisovas, spoke to the media sort of like a halftime assessment press conference on the old Zoom interviews of the year that is coronavirus. I thought he had a lot of interesting things to say, but I think the most interesting thing and what I wanted to get your guys' perspective on first was his comment about how he doesn't view his players as trade commodities per se, and that he is most looking forward to seeing what this group can do in the back half of this season, and talked about his team being one of many teams in the East that are in the playoff hunt right now. If that is true, and that wasn't just, chatter for chatter's sake or smoke and mirrors to hide his real plan, would you guys be happy with the plan being Arturas wants to get Lowry and Otto healthy if possible and make a playoff run with this crew instead of worrying about the trade deadline? John?
I trust him. Like, I have no reason not to trust this man. If it means that we're going to be competitive and get in the playoffs, who would be against that? I also don't think most of our players who would be trade assets, I don't think are at the highest of their value right now. And so I trust that. I do think he says that regardless of if it's the truth, because why would you be like, no, these are people who are like, these are people who I view as product, and I believe them. Like, but I do think it's like, yeah, if we can, let's go for playoffs. Why not? Because if anything, that will help the trade value of everyone. And the only one you really have to worry about is Lowry, right? Because he's a restricted free agent.
Colin saying, I'll trust fall off a mountain if Acme is back there to catch me. Dave, do you share that same level of trust?
Dude, I say it every chance I get.
You do.
Whatever AK and Eversley want to do, I am cool with. Let them cook. I am completely cool with it. Whatever they want to do. And that's why I like having these discussions and these debates. Like, yeah, might have different points of view, but I promise you at the end of whatever I say, that's what it is for me. That's those are the bookends, man. Like, that's it. That's the pillar. That's what I'm standing on right now, man. Whatever they want to do. All right, cool. Great. You don't agree with what I'm saying? Fine. Do what you want. You have all my trust. You have all my faith. They have done nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, to show me that they aren't competent and they aren't serious about this team winning. And Matt, even that part, I'm sure you read that, Matt, the little clip when they were talking about AK was watching the Denver game and how upset he got when Denzel Valentine missed that 3 and how he banged the glass because he wanted to beat Denver so bad. That makes me happy because that dude wants it, man. He's trying to win and he wants it. And I know he wanted to beat his former team, but it's your owner is out there like, dude, I want this. And he told them, dude, I want this. And he's mad that he didn't get it. Yes. More of this. All of this, AK. I want all of this, AK and everything. So, yes, whatever they want to do, let them keep cooking. I'm with it.
Shout out to Book Jones, Sean, and Tracy for the tip. Appreciate you guys. Another thing that was really great to hear from AK in his comments when he was asked about Zach LaVine. And you know, it was really interesting. Shout out to our guy Rob Schaefer, who wrote a great column about this over at NBC Chicago. Like what we heard AK say about Zach before the season started, and what we heard AK say about Zach just a couple days ago. Talking about at the beginning of the season, Zach's clearly a very talented offensive player, and he could do a lot of incredible things. Now we just need to figure out how to put that into a team system and win. And so it was clearly like, kudos to this athlete. He's crazy talented and he can score, but we got to figure out how to win with him. A couple days ago, he said, I am so impressed with Zach. I'm so happy for Zach for his all-star, recognition. And it's deserved because not only is he having a career year as far as what he's doing on the offensive end, but he's getting better in other elements of his game, and it's impacting our winning. So it's sort of like he posed the question to Zach at the beginning of the season. You're good. Can you help us win? And he said, halfway through the season, Zach is helping us win. So if there were any Bulls fans out there left wondering, maybe like crazy sneak attack Zach LaVine trade because a lot of teams are looking and sniffing around at him, parentheses, John's Mavs, I think it's pretty clear that AK has no plans of trading Zach LaVine. Wouldn't you agree, John?
Who could you get for him? In what way could you get value for him? Like Bradley Beal, maybe? I don't think you do it then in a weird way.
Nope. I wouldn't do it.
God, I don't know what you can get. I honestly, like, he's not untradeable, but, like, God, he's that good, man. His contract's that good. He's that young. He's good. Yeah, what could you get for him?
Yep. Oh, Matt, Adam says, I will give you $100, Peck, if you can pronounce AK name on command without looking it up.
He can do it.
Arturas Karnisovas.
He's good at this.
$100, please. Like this. $100. There's a tip button right there. I'll split it with my guys here. $100, please. Arturas Karnisovas.
That's right.
That's 300.
Yeah.
Dave, the crazy talk about trading Zach at this year's deadline is one thing, and I think we can easily put that to bed. The other thing that's been going around on Bulls Twitter and in Bulls conversations that I've seen now is, okay, if AK loves Zach and wants to try to build around him, now it becomes about how you go about getting him to stay. As far as, like, do you try to renegotiate an extension for Zach this offseason while he still has a year left, or take the risk of letting him hit unrestricted free agency a year from now? What approach would you take if you're the Bulls when it comes to getting Zach LaVine inked here long term?
Oh, that's a good question. The approach is, I guess, the same one that you gave Billy Donovan, and that's coming to them and letting him know that you are valued and we want you as a part of this team, and not only as a part of this team, but as the leader of this team, as the best player on this team. Because Zach has said how many times that I want to be the leader. I love being here. this is where I want to be. I don't want to be anywhere else. And I would love to be the number one guy on this team. And I want to win here. Not just I want to win here. So when you got a guy like AK and Eversley who have nothing but the respect, you know what I'm saying, from the players, and it looks like, you know, kind of around the league, like that's your selling point right there. Like, you just like, dude, look at me. Like, you see what I'm doing? Did I not get rid of the trash? Did I not take out the trash and clean the whole kitchen right there? You know what I'm saying? Now you see me in there stirring it up and cooking. You're not going to stay for dinner? Yeah, you're going to stay for dinner. You know, you're not going to leave when he's starting to cook. You're going to stay for dinner, man. So I think it's an easy sell, to be honest with you, because he wants to win and he knows what it means to win in Chicago. And that's why I love AK so much, man, because he stressed the tradition of winning and what it means here as to be a Chicago Bull and win here. It means a lot when you're winning here in Chicago, man. And AK knows it, and he's stressing it to Zach. So, yeah, I think, honestly, it's an easy sell, and I do expect Zach to be back here long term.
The tricky part of it, though, John, is that, you know, Zach is that level of dude now. He is a first-time All-Star. He's putting up crazy numbers this season. And he and, you know, whoever his trusted inside circle is and his agent could be saying to him, you know, yeah, the Bulls can renegotiate your contract. The Bulls can use about $15 million or so of their upcoming cap space to sign you to a new extension for 4 years and umpteen $1 million, I think like 140 something or whatever. Or if you could wait it out, you can get wined and dined as an unrestricted free agent and make even more money. In today's NBA, players quickly learn that loyalty is fictitious and or a one-way street when it comes to players and the organizations that draft them. Zach, John, what would you
if
do
I'm Zach,
for Zach?
I do not sign an extension. I hold out. I bet on myself. I'm good enough this season that I could be injured the whole next season and still get the max. That's how good I've been.
True.
The percentage I'm doing, I'm an all-star, I'll get the max because teams have money. That's the thing. All matters is teams have money.
Yeah.
If I'm the Bulls, I lock this dude down as fast as I can so like Pat Riley doesn't look at him with his steely blue eyes. And he sees how warm it is.
Throw a pouch of championship rings across the table at him.
Come visit South Beach in January. Come on. Like, Cuban's not like, hey, this section of Dallas that I bought is yours now. Like LeBron's not like, hey, man, you want to come back? Like, you lock him up because he's going to get it. But if I'm Zach, how could you not want to get and not like in a way that's like, I don't want to be with the Bulls, just in like I'd like to see what's out there. You want to explore your options. It's like, I want to apply to a bunch of colleges, you know. But man, he's good. I hope he stays. He has to stay. He has to stay.
I think he can do that. Yeah, and you're right. He should do that. He should apply, you know, and look around and, you know, talk to as many people as he wants. But just in the times, just hearing Zach talk and knowing how he feels, it feels like stuff like loyalty and family is important to him. Like, it feels like those things are important to him, and it's not just money. And I don't know. I don't know. But it just feels that way. When I hear him talk, like it's not his number one goal. Like if it was Otto Porter Jr., I'll be like, yeah, you're right. That's his number one goal. It's money. But when it's a guy like Zach, it just feels like he's like, dude, I want to win. I want to be a leader. I want to be.
It's also Chicago. Like, he's not Indiana. I think that matters to him, and it should matter. Like, it's a big city. It's a marquee franchise. If you can be the guy to do that, like, that means something.
Cass saying Miami, Dallas, and LA would be tough to say no to. Yeah, it's tough.
Everyone says no to Dallas. It's easy to say no to Dallas. I can tell right now, it's super easy to say no to Dallas. I said no to Dallas. It's super easy to say no to Dallas.
On the flip side, not that Matt's saying now Zach could go to Atlanta and talk up Chicago to all these other All-Stars, which, hey, first time in a long time we're able to do that. Cass saying Zach needs to tell Kawhi nobody in Chicago will make you say anything in public if you don't want to. Just come play here.
I love that.
Do you think, guys, let me ask you, do you think it matters if he goes to those other teams and he's not the number one option? Do you think that matters to him?
No.
Yeah.
Zach? No, I think he would probably be
winning,
fine with being a number 2 somewhere.
He's lost so much. He's lost so much. Like
number 1. He's number 1 4 games in a row.
Oh, there's that $100 from Adam. Hello. Thank you.
Good job, Adam. Man of your word, sir.
Just for knowing the name of our head basketball ops guy. Awesome.
Adam, man of integrity.
Oh, hey. Way to put your money where your mouth was.
That's the most
great.
baller thing I've ever seen, man.
Peasants.
Speaking of baller, guys, we're starting to get some Billy Donovan quotes coming through our Bulls Twitter postgame timeline. When he was asked on his thoughts of a 16-18 record at the All-Star break, Billy Donovan, quote, "We have a losing record right now." And then, not a quote, but paraphrasing, then praised the progress and work ethic and the mindset of his players. So, like, hey, we have a losing record.
Yes,
that's beautiful. These guys need to learn. They need to learn.
Keep going.
Yeah, man.
I need to teach them. Yeah. These are idiots. These are morons who don't know basketball, and they're so lucky to have me. I love Billy Donovan so much.
Yeah, man. How can you not love stuff like that?
Love that stuff.
And real quick, let me give a quick shout out to Kobe White, man, because he's been playing absolutely way better these past few games. Because he have 25 tonight, like 25, 3 and 2 or something like that.
I think. Let me check. 25, 3 and 2. Yeah. 8 of 16.
His last 5 games, Kobe White is averaging 27 and 3. 20.7 rebounds, 3 assists, and he's shooting 48% from the field, 35% from 3. He is playing better at a much better way, man. And as we kept saying, like, we know he's better at scoring, and that's kind of where his facilitating and all the other stuff comes from. But I like the fact he's recognized that I'm 6'5". I'm not this great of a facilitator, but I can impact the game by getting these rebounds because I know I can score. But I can impact the game by getting inside and getting tough and getting rebounds. Man, he's been getting beat up also these past 2 games, man. So, man, shout out to Kobe White. He's definitely playing much better.
And the thing I like best about Kobe's stat line tonight, only 1 turnover.
Beautiful.
I mean,
that's unbelievable.
Billy Donovan has been preaching it and preaching it and preaching it. Turnovers, and bad fouls. If we cut down on our turnovers and our bad fouls, we take away so many of our opponent's freest, easiest, cheapest points at the free throw line and on the fast break and in transition, points off of turnovers. And, tonight, like, things got a little dicey in that fourth quarter, but even still, the Bulls, only allowed, that number was a lot better after the third quarter. The Bulls finished with 16 turnovers tonight. The Pels scored 18 points off of those turnovers. It looked like they were going to have a much better night in that regard, but that fourth quarter did them in, man. Thankfully, they still won the game, but good for Kobe. Like, he did his part. He only had 1 turnover, but that has got to get better because this team, they're just not talented enough to afford that kind of crap.
Makina says that's why she's not giving up on Kobe. Colin says sign Kobe for the next 10 years. Make it happen, Acme and Vice President Garrett.
Kobe's been good. He's been inconsistent, but we still have seen his goodness. Like, so when people defend Kobe, we go, "Oh, I know what you're saying." Yeah, sure, that's a good argument. Like, he's been good.
He's been good.
And I think, John, the thing that I have tried to make clear as someone who is like, the Kobe experiment is over. That's not me giving up on Kobe as a player. It is saying right now with these pieces, and as Zach, I keep calling you Zach, John, for whatever reason. You are Zach Levine in my brain tonight. You've said, like, Kobe and Zach share so many skills. There's so much overlap, and they don't really mesh together perfectly in the backcourt. So saying that Kobe is the lesser of the 2 right now is not an insult to Kobe. It's just the truth. It's the reality. And it's not saying I give up on Kobe, like trade his ass. I'm saying
how a team is constructed.
For the pieces that we're playing with, it's you just call it like you see it. Kobe doesn't fit, in my opinion, in the starting lineup right now.
I disagree with that.
That's not giving
I
up
agree
on
with what
him.
you're saying, with your assessment of everything you're saying about what you feel about Kobe. Yes, you're absolutely right. It's not like Matt has been like, dude, get him off my team. He's garbage. He's never said that. He just wants him in a different position. I completely get that. Like, and he's absolutely right in feeling that way, man. But yeah, I like Kobe in the starting lineup. I think he's great there. Or great is strong. I think he's good there. But yeah, like even a Satoransky, again, had another Satoransky night. I think it was 2 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Like that's what you're gonna get. But Kobe at his best can give you a 30+ point game. And that's hard for me to say go to the bench because I want to pass the ball around. The point I want to score. Like you need the scoring. And you're right, like scoring and all that coming off the bench, you can still be impactful. But man, they put it on him this year. Matt, they put it on him. They wanted him to be the point guard of this team. He took it as a challenge to see what he could do, but he's got to find out what he can do best and focus on that. And he can still do that and be a starter for this team and impact this team in the starting lineup, I think.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't see Donovan making that big of a change coming out of the All-Star break. I would be surprised to see Sato in there and Kobe on the bench. But we shall see. We've got 40 some games left to play in the back half of a season where the Bulls are going to play like 40 some games in 78 days or so. It's going to be freaking crazy. The back half of the schedule is going to be nuts. But hey, 16 and 18 at the All-Star break, we actually get to watch Zach LaVine participate in All-Star weekend, not just in the skills stuff, but in the actual game. So hopefully Zach can win the 3-point contest. That would be fun. Hopefully
Clifford Darrell's in the mix.
Clifford Darrell's in the play.
Oh,
I just wanted to let
y'all know I hate you.
We love you too, Clifford Darrell.
We love you, Clifford Darrell. Come on, baby.
Gracious.
Come on now.
Hey, he's just salty because he already knows Kawhi's coming to the Bulls next season.
Hey! Say that.
Oh, all right, guys. It's weird that we're probably not going to be on here together again for like a week and change. The Bulls' next game isn't until next Thursday, right?
76ers.
Oh, well, enjoy All-Star Weekend, everybody. And thanks for hanging out with us. Just a reminder, as always, if you ever miss these shows live on air with Hot Mike, you can always catch them on that BAWL on Bulls YouTube channel and the BAWL on Bulls podcast feed, wherever you get your podcast. By the way, speaking of that BAWL on Bulls podcast, go check out that latest episode you guys dropped with Mark K, MK Hoops. Really interesting conversation that you and your boy C-Dub had with him, Big Dave. So everybody go listen to that podcast now.
Part 2 out tomorrow.
It's really good.
Oh, part 2 with the Cowley beat. Can't wait. Oh, appreciate y'all hanging with us. Appreciate the tips as always. Thanks for that hundo spot, Adam. For Big Dave and John, I'm Matt.